and she hit James right in his face, chipped James' tooth. James' face is bloody. James is at the hospital right now because his nose will not stop bleeding. She's going to prison.
That's what that happened. All this other false narrative saying this happened, she did that. I don't know. I think it's just a clout chasing thing.
Another day of Chrisean Rock just Chriseaning. Chrisean Rock recently got into it with Tamar Braxton's background singer and bestie James Wright Chanel at one of Tamar's recent shows and put him in the hospital. And now another one of Tamar's friends, LaTroy Davis, is swearing up and down that he won't rest until Chrisean is behind bars. And while Chrisean responded to the allegations during an IG Live calling them false narratives, she's now deactivated all her social media accounts. But neither James nor LaTroy have provided receipts that Chrisean punched James, so I don't know, y'all. Something is fishy about this whole situation. But let me break it down for you from the beginning. So Tamar Braxton recently kicked off her Love and War 10th anniversary tour to commemorate her sophomore album Love and War. And Tamar's latest tour stop was in LA. And for some reason, Miss Tamar decided to bring Chrisean on stage. Now, I don't know how or where they met, but honey, I never expected Tamar and Chrisean to be friends. But then again, Tamar can also be a handful. But hey, at least she is classy about it. Well, I'm not the only one who was confused. Someone wrote, does this top the Lil Mama and Jay-Z stage crash incident? I have no idea what Chrisean Rock is doing on a stage with Tamar Braxton. It also looked like Chrisean was drunk and acting a fool, and based on the look on Tamar's face, she had instant regrets about inviting her up there. One fan said, Tamar's face tells it all. She regrets bringing her on stage. Chrisean was so sloppy, drunk, ratchet, and ghetto. It's hard to support her. The way she carries herself is cringy. She don't belong on stages or in the industry. She belongs on Zeus fighting somewhere and creating drama. But hunties, that was just the start of it, because things took a turn when Chrisean got upset for not getting a chance to drop her music on the crowd. According to one of the members of Tamar's production team, LaTroy Davis, Chrisean rolled up to the spot drunk with 1,000 people and smelling of weed.
First of all, she's trash. She should have never been at my show. So she come to Tamar concert, which I planned, and I will say that, drunk with 1,000 people, smelling like weed, looking dumb, okay? And so she makes music. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? And apparently she wanted to drop a beat. So she was mad that she didn't get to perform. I didn't know she was a performer. And even if I did know she was a performer, she was not getting on the stage that everybody has worked their ass off to make.
LaTroy said that Chrisean caught an attitude after she realized no one was passing her the mic. So after the show was over, she marched backstage and went off on the whole team for not letting her perform her music.
So then she go backstage and she is upset, okay? Because she didn't get to perform her ringtone. So she storms in Tamar's dressing room with 1,000 people, okay? And everybody's like, nobody knew you were supposed to perform a song. We didn't even know that you made music. We thought you was on Zeus.
Everybody tried to calm Chrisean down, including Tamar's longtime friend and background singer, James Wright Chanel, who told Chrisean that no one was trying to snub her on purpose. They simply didn't know she was trying to perform. But that's all it took for Chrisean to lose it. And she punched James right in the mouth, allegedly, chipping his tooth, allegedly, and leaving him with a bloody nose, allegedly.
So then James is like, oh, it wasn't on purpose. Like, nobody tried to, like, shade you. We didn't know that you were supposed to sing. She like, lie again. And James like, no, nobody knew. And she hit James right in his face, chipped James' tooth. James' face is bloody.
Apparently, Chrisean did some serious damage, and they had to take James to a hospital because his nose wouldn't stop bleeding. And LaTroy is now saying he's not going to stop until Chrisean is behind bars because she allegedly attacked that man completely unprovoked and ruined something that Tamar and the whole team have been working on for a long time.
James is at the hospital right now because his nose will not stop bleeding. She's going to prison. And I promise you, and we can cancel all this right now. You don't come to nobody's show. Everybody has worked their behind off to make this tour amazing. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have a lot of. So never will I ever let anyone get away coming to anything that anybody I know and care about plan and work hard for and assault them, and I'm letting it go. So I want everybody to let Chrisean know, whoever she is and whatever she does, I'm coming for every coin she has. And y'all know me, I'm not going to stop. I can't stop, won't stop Rockefeller Records.
And then she went off on Chrisean again and wrote, I just want to let y'all know that girl Chrisean y'all keep hyping up assaulted James Wright Chanel at Tamar's concert tonight. James is in the hospital. I swear I will do everything to make sure she goes to prison. She is trash, and that's why her life is the way that it is. She deserves every bad thing that happens to her. He also called Chrisean a disgusting pig in the caption, and again said he's going to make sure she goes to jail. You do not come to my show and attack people. I'm going to make sure she pays for assault James. She's going to prison. I'm so disgusted. And then Chrisean hopped on IG Live to defend herself and accused LaTroy of clout chasing. Chrisean insinuated that they tried to set her up and claimed that she was indeed supposed to perform with Tamar on stage.
I don't know what was miscommunicated or what was plotted against me, but I was supposed to perform.
And Chrisean is saying that she never punched James and said that the allegations are all false narratives. She also went after LaTroy Davis for being a clout chaser.
That's what that happened. All this other false narrative saying this happened, she did that. I don't know. I think it's just a clout chasing thing. So honestly, I have to start protecting my name when I don't know how you step in situations like that. So it had nothing to do with Tamar. It was some other shit. Like the guy that's talking about how he put it together, he didn't put anything together, and I never talked to him. I directly talked to Tamar. She communicated that I could come out, and that was that. I don't know who that guy is because I never talked to him. That he not gay, but he like whatever. He like boys. Him, I don't know how you say. I don't want to be rude, like, cause I'm not on this. I don't know what's going on and why popping it. Like, I'm not just a female, like, and the clout chasing kind of is getting out of hand.
Now, a lot of people pointed out that Chrisean never directly denied in this video that she punched James. In fact, she didn't even want to mention James's name at all, and she kept talking in very vague terms. But to be fair to Chrisean, James broke his silence after leaving the hospital, and he was also very vague, and he didn't show his face in the video. And though he seemingly confirmed that something happened to his face at Tamar's show, he didn't name drop Chrisean or accuse her of anything.
Child, I was an innocent bystander. I still got jokes. Let me tell you what ain't nobody gonna do. Ain't nobody gonna take my joy. Ain't nobody gonna take my praise. Ain't nobody gonna take my worship. I just did it, Troy. Ain't nobody gonna take my worship. And let me tell you the crazy thing in this whole situation. Y'all should see my face. And I still got joy.
So yeah, James really didn't say anything to incriminate Chrisean. And if he's the one who got punched, I don't know why LaTroy is speaking for him and threatening Chrisean with prison. Like, shouldn't James be the one pressing charges, not LaTroy? Now, the reason why some people think Chrisean is guilty is because as soon as James broke his silence, she went and deactivated all her social media accounts. So I guess she's either guilty or she doesn't want people spamming her over this, because she did mention recently that she wants to take a break from social media. Also, I think it's possible that Chrisean wasn't actually trying to hit James, and he probably got in between her and that LaTroy dude because he seems to be the loud one. So I guess that's why James said he was just an innocent bystander. Now, I don't know if they're trying to make it seem much more than it is and set up Chrisean, but it's a little weird that James didn't want to show his face or injuries, and he didn't mention anything about pressing charges against Chrisean. As for Tamar, she didn't confirm or deny deny that the incident happened, but she did hop in James's comment section in his last Instagram post to say that she loves him beyond life. Obviously, a lot of people who are following James are saying he needs to press charges against Chrisean, but many others are saying something is off about this whole story because there's no proof that Chrisean did what they're accusing her of. Someone commented, "If that girl assaulted you and injured your face, please press charges. She needs to learn some hard lessons. Not holding her accountable is part of the problem with her and her generation. Hope you feel better soon." But someone else clapped back saying, "Everybody's saying press charges, but where are the receipts? You can do a faceless video and now a gospel song video, but still no receipts." But y'all, that's not all, because fans also noticed that Tamar is not following LaTroy Davis on Instagram. Now, I don't know if she unfollowed him after he shared that video going off on Chrisean and threatening her with prison, or if she never even followed him in the first place. But it is kind of suspicious because she follows James and she's obviously showing him support. So yeah, like I said, it looks like LaTroy maybe tried to make the whole situation more serious than it is. But then again, if he's telling the truth and if Chrisean really punched James, then yes, he should absolutely press charges. Anyways, y'all, let me know how you feel about this mess. Do you think LaTroy is telling the truth? Comment down below and then check out this next video.